Why do you love your Mustang so much?
And if you take care of it, it will take care of you. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's very loyal like that.
After the explosive episode 5 which ended in Walter's death, the game has completely changed in force. Alliances will begin to shift, relationships and family ties will be broken, and the landscape of the drug game will completely alter in Chicago. But in the midst of all the chaos, violence and battle for territory, there is a love story that has been brewing between two characters in Season 2.
Yeah, I ask you something? How you say model in Spanish?
Oh my God, please do not start that shit with me.
Start what? With
Seriously, you don't want any of this, trust me.
Tommy took an instant shine to Maria when he bumped into her during the Connect meeting, but Diamond did warn him that the graveyard is packed full of guys who have tried it with Maria. Now, we only have to look at what happened with Kendall to see Miguel Garcia does not mess around when it comes to his sister or the rest of the Garcia family. But yeah, I'm going to come back around to that point in just a moment. In this exclusive clip, we've got Tommy and Maria getting closer. It seems like they're car shopping because, funnily enough, Maria can drive.
What's your car in the shop?
No, I don't got a car. Actually, I don't know how to drive.
She threw Tommy a lie saying she couldn't drive when she knew very well she could, which did make me raise the question, can Tommy trust Maria or is there an ulterior motive?
Y ojos con ese pendejo, eh?
Now in this video I did dive deep on the relationship between Tommy and Maria. I went through the evidence, facts and findings, where we could make a case where Maria could potentially be playing Tommy. Miguel's grandmother warned Miguel keep a close eye on him, who she called the White Devil, and so I do wonder if she could have said the same to Maria. Now if she did, if Maria is running game on Tommy, then God help her, because we all know what happened to Holly Weaver in Power. But this is the issue with Tommy Egan. Everyone has a weakness in the game, a thumbscrew, whether it be a particular trait, living a double life or relationships. Tommy's is actually love and family. He grew up where he never really had a loving home or a loving family either. He had no father. Kate Egan was a drug addict, and so he clung on to relationships that gave him a sense of belonging, which made him feel loved. This is why I think he really is a sucker for love. Tommy really does love a good love story. For example, he backed off Gloria in Season 1 of Force and tried to give Vic every opportunity to leave Chicago and live a happily ever after with the love of his life. So is anybody really surprised that Tommy has found more love? Because I'm not. They made no secret about it before the season began in the trailers and teasers that they gave us, and they're continuing to tease this relationship and maybe even toy with our perceptions on whether we should be questioning her. This is why I always make it a case in my videos to look at both perspectives. So with that being said, we do need to take a look at the other side. There's definitely some chemistry between them, and Miguel Garcia's latest actions may just push her into Tommy's direction even further. He busted up both of Kendall's hands in a really ruthless fashion to teach him a lesson to never put hands on his sister again. But what will Maria think about this when she finds out? I don't think she's going to take it too well, and this could very well be the start of her turning against her brother, which brings me on to my next point in question, Miguel's diabetes. They dropped a very subtle hint in episode 1. Miguel has to take insulin shots because he has diabetes, and so where I spoke about characters having different weaknesses, a medical condition could serve as another. So if Maria really wants to prove her loyalty to Tommy later on down the line, she may even help him by making it known her brother has diabetes and she gives him insulin shots, maybe something that Tommy could exploit. So I know there are question marks around Maria's character at this moment in time, but what I would say is, let's just wait and be patient. Let's see how this unfolds, because I'm sure there is going to be a big test of loyalty coming soon for a character, and that's when we're going to find out whether she is running game on Tommy or whether she actually cares for him. Now regardless, unfortunately for Tommy, every single love story that he has been a part of hasn't ended well. His relationship with Holly would have left a huge emotional scar. The same could be said about Lakeisha, and albeit Gloria was a short fling, it didn't end well for her either. So regardless if Maria is being truthful about her feelings or not, as sad as it is to say, the clock is probably ticking for Maria Garcia. Although I do hope the writers do take this in a different direction. Just keep her around for a little while and give Tommy a bit of happiness, but let's wait and see. There's still a lot of story that does need to unfold in Season 2, and I'm sure we are going to be in for a fair share of twists and turns. But that's a breakdown of the exclusive clip that was released between Tommy and Maria, and where the jury is still out on her intentions. I've made the case for both perspectives in recent weeks, where Maria could be running game, and also where she could be genuine. So with the latest exclusive, let me know your comments down below in the comment section, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.